So, I'm coming to you guys today with news of our own American Cultural Revolution, reminiscent of the Chinese Cultural Revolution under Mao. Today in America, something hit me yesterday as I was at the lab getting ready to get blood work done. Fox News was playing, a man with a shirt that said something about arresting the person in the White House instead of the migrants coming across the border. He came in and a man was sitting there. And I heard the man say that this person is a stupid idiot. The man that walked in with the shirt made a comment about Fox News being state propaganda. I knew that there would be an altercation. They ended up calling each other names, saying how stupid each other was, talking about different aspects of who's right and who's wrong based on who did what, Joe Biden and Trump, calling each other names, etc., as they waited there in the lobby to take care of their medical issues. Now, what crossed my mind was the fact that this is direct evidence of a cultural revolution taking place in our country right now. See, there is a cognitive dissonance between both of these people in the fact that no matter what, they're on the teams of their master, Trump or Biden. It doesn't matter. Regardless of the bad things each one of those parties does, they still will have team members that will be unquestioning of them. Their hatred for the other side will make them unquestioning of the side that they've chose to be on with their righteous superiority. This tells me that our country is in for a revolution and a change. The freedom will be taken from our people by the stupidity of the populace that I witnessed yesterday. There is not an air for freedom in the people right now in their hearts. There is an air for tribalism and moral superiority over the other people. They are being oppressed by their government, and their oppression turns to hatred for the other party. The government is using this dynamic to take over the whole country and all the people under it by dividing the people into different categories while they uphold the president in power that is their team leader. And this dynamic is being used by the government to divide the populace and to take over the freedom from everyone simultaneously, while they divide their enemies and their victims among each other. They have us fight, and each side, Donald Trump and them, do things that are going to have the other side get mad. You understand? For example, Trump is going to do things that are going to make the Democrats mad, and Biden is going to do things that's going to make the Republicans mad. But in effect, what's happening is the mind game that's being played is that Trump is going to do things that are going to make certain aspects of the Democrats mad while also advancing the Democrat agenda at the same time. Vice versa, Biden is going to do things that make the Republicans very mad, but also he's going to advance aspects of the Republicans' agenda. Do you see how they're doing this? This is the game they're playing. And for them to succeed, they have to continue this mental manipulation on the weakened and docile enslaved masses of workers. See, the workers and the slaves in our country believe that they are free. In Auschwitz, they had a saying, work makes you free. It's the same way in the Soviet Union's gulags. Work makes you free. The slaves of the 1800s, the African American slaves that were imprisoned and enslaved, their children sold out from under them and worked until their bones broke and then were murdered. Okay? They worked all day and they were given food and a place to sleep. The American slave is so enslaved, he believes that he is totally free. He believes that the work that he's doing is his freedom. The true perfection of the term work makes you free. by these communist dictators and leaders of old and slave masters of old. The American slave is so docilized and weakened and poisoned that he believes that his slavery is true freedom, and he will fight for it, and his brothers and sisters next to him that are under the same impression, he will grab them by the throats and take them down if he has to, because he is going to stand up for his masters and his sense of freedom. He doesn't want to believe that the sweat and blood that he's shedding is, in effect, the evidence of him being enslaved. He believes that that is what makes him free and have moral superiority. Now, here's the thing. The American slave works all his life and will have nothing, barely be able to afford a house and food to be able to sustain his life. There is no difference in the fact of the Soviet gulags, Auschwitz, the slaves, the African American slaves. The only difference is in America and in modern culture, slavery has been mentally perfected to where the slave population believes that they are truly fighting for freedom through the chains of their own enslavement.